What would you say to your younger self if you could go back and visit her or him? I've always looked at this question as an invitation to give advice, to speak wisdom, to use my big girl voice, tell her all the things that I've learned in my life, to share things that she wouldn't know because of her inexperience living life. But today I realize if I could go back and talk to her, I wouldn't tell her any of that stuff I'd always thought I would. I would just hug her and let her know I'm proud of her for persevering. I'd thank her for not giving up, for choosing the pen and not the knife, for swallowing pride and not pills, for continuing to push through it all when she thought she couldn't live another day. Dear 14-year-old me, thank you for not giving up on yourself or others. I love you. The girl in the picture above was a few weeks away from becoming a ward of the state. She would soon spend time in juvenile hall, foster homes, shelters, and ultimately would be placed in a girls' home. Dear 15-year-old me, thank you for enduring when you wanted to escape. I love you. She'd later age out of this system that was supposed to help her, sleep from couch to couch at friends' houses, now even more broken within than the girl in the first picture. Eventually, she'd get pregnant and realize life couldn't continue this way. Dear 17-year-old me, you've got this. Thank you for continuing on and pressing through. She'd make amends and accept Jesus, which wouldn't change her circumstances, but would at least make each bruise and wound feel like it one day have a purpose. At 21, she'd marry a man she loved in a way that only she knew how, and believing that she'd finally escape this pain, only to walk into a more painful tragedy than she'd experienced previously. Dear 21-year-old me, I love you. So do many others, even those who don't always know how to show it. This time, she'd eventually find her voice and speak out about it, thereby helping teens and young adults avoid and overcome abuse. Dear 33-year-old me, I love you. I'm so proud of you. I wrote the following poem in response to a prompt on Pen and Pendulum's Instagram page back in April of 2020. Then I was writing from a place of strength after sharing a part of my story in When I Stopped Remembering Tomorrow. Today, I reshare it from a place of strength, knowing that I am becoming everything I was once told and believed I'd never be. What she became. What she once was held her back, causing her chest to hurt. Delinquent, too unruly to tame. Child lost within the system. Rape victim, too promiscuous to know the difference. Teen mom who threw it all away. No more West Point, no law, definitely no order, no point in having dreams and goals. A life destroyed, they said. What no one saw coming was her ability to rise out of the ashes, their labels left behind when burned. No one, including her, expected that she'd defy the odds after picking up a few more labels and heartbreaks. Domestic violence survivor, MBA graduate, foster mom, divorcee, business owner with promise and purpose, world changer who speaks truth to those who feel broken because she knows the power of words, so she chooses to use hers to uplift and build. She rose like a phoenix from the ashes her old life left behind, finally embracing a life free from labels and shame. For what she became wasn't written on her childhood walls. Her scars didn't foretell the depth of her healing. Her wounds didn't give any clues to her future success. What she once thought, she became what she once thought impossible, what she once thought untrue.